Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another Feature Friday, or not Feature Friday, but Tech Tip. Um, it is Friday, so happy Friday to everybody. Today, I'm going to be expanding a little on what we talked about last week with the new custom campaigns that we added. Um, and this is going to be kind of how to edit these campaigns to your personal liking. That way, you can go ahead and get them rolling on your contacts. So, in case you missed it, last week we talked about the new 8x8 and the 33 touches campaign. In case you forgot, I'll show you where they're located and I'm going to walk you through on how to edit them today. So right now I'm on the KVCore dashboard. This is just the home screen. If you take a look at the left, we are going to go down to marketing. So once we hit all marketing, it's going to bring us to our marketing dashboard. So this is where you will see your campaigns, your search alerts, all that, hashtag management. So right here, we see that we have the smart campaigns right here in the middle. So I'm going to just click manage campaigns. And then we have a list of all the campaigns. So right now, as you can see, the top two are going to be your 33 touches and your 8x8. These are owned by the company, so you cannot edit these directly. You can assign them to your contacts. However, you cannot edit them for your personal touch. So once we are in the screen, we're going to go ahead and click on one of the campaigns that we want to edit. So if we're going to do the 33 touches, we're going to click into 33 touches, and it's going to bring us to the campaign dashboard where the campaign description and task and everything like that. So this is the screen that you will see once you click into the campaign. And here you can sit here and clone. So if you want to edit it for your personal use, make sure you come in here and hit clone. Otherwise, you are going to be assigning the default campaign to your clients, which is fine. However, this way you can automate some of these stuff to your own business and marketing brand. So if we want to clone, we just hit clone campaign, and then we kind of need to go through this again. So the campaign scope is going to be you. So let me type in my name, and then you can edit how the campaign is starting. Um, so if you know that uh, you're going to be importing a lot of leads that you have already sold something to or talking to, and they have a certain hashtag, you can always make sure that the campaign is already started. So if I have all these contacts under the hashtag 33 touches, for example, I can automatically get it to start when it sees the hashtag 33 touches. So here is where you can change how the campaign starts, when it starts, advanced triggers. So if you want it to only start for a certain, uh, you can get really in depth on how exactly you want it to start. So here you can do your advanced triggers. For example, if the email is empty, we don't want to start the campaign yet because uh, we don't have an email to send to. So here is where you can kind of control all that. You can say, I don't want to start triggering. That way you have to manually assign it. So just going through this, you can say who it's designed for, the set details, the description of it, and then you just go to this review, and I'm going to hit finish. And what that's going to do is going to clone the default campaign, but allow me to edit it for my personal use. So here you can see I have 33 touches and then parentheses copy. So this is the campaign I can now start to edit. Make sure that you activate the campaign so it is active when you go to try to use it. Otherwise, you won't be able to assign the campaign to anybody. So the first thing I would do is make sure that the campaign is indeed active. And then you can come down here, and this is where you can start to personalize it to your own. So for example, this is market reports, holiday cars. This is going to be your 33 touches throughout the year. So you can see we got phone calls, and then we got a bunch of tasks. So if we hit edit on newsletters monthly, for example, here is where you can change um, how you want to do it. So for example, if you want to change the content in here for the email template that you're going to send, you can come in here and change it. So for example, if I'm just going to do test, um, as you can see, the template name disappeared. So we can either name it something new, or we can save over the current one. So that way all newsletter monthlies are going to change to whatever content you put here. And then once again, you can sit here and change when it runs. The timing, I would not be messing around with the timing. We have set it up to where you are reaching out to them twice a month throughout the year, and then also quarterly. So I wouldn't mess with the timing on these because you kind of want to stick to the schedule. However, the option is there if need be. So once I have changed it to what I want it to be, I'm just going to name the new template test. So we're not going to save over our current. And then all I have to do is hit save. So now if I go back up to newsletters monthly and hit edit, as you can see, it saved what we just put in there. So for example, on some of the campaigns, if I go back to the campaign screen and I go back into 8x8, this is one where you really do want to personalize it because you are writing your thank you notes, you're setting your item of value, your phone call, you're sending emails out. For example, send a tip. If you already know what tip you want to do, you can go in here and edit it and go ahead and copy paste the tip. That way, when it does come time to send it, you already have your content. Furthermore, you can also change this from a task to an automated email. So if we know we need to send an email, we already know how we want the email to look. We got the template. We don't need a task reminder. We just want the email to get sent automatically. What you can do is add action, go to email, select your email template. So for example, post call email one, and see we have our email template here. And then you can set when you want it to send, how you want it to send. So from agent to contact is how you want it. But this way you can already set up your email to get sent automatically without you having to create it every time you see it come up. So right now these tasks are kind of placeholders for if you create your own email templates that are personalized to you to get sent out. So all you have to do is hit save changes to it once you fill in the fields, and it will pop up down here. So these are some of the tips that you can do if you are running, which you should be. If you are running your 8x8 touches, you can take some of these tasks out and have it automatically send the template you have. If any of that is confusing to you, just shoot me an email or text and we can walk through it together. However, by personalizing this campaign to you at the start, it's going to save you a lot of time in the future. So if you know that you're running these campaigns, I would this weekend sit down and really just go through, especially the 8x8 touches, and have it personalized to you. That way it's automatically going out and you are not having to constantly create the content that you are sending. With that, that is the end of Tech Tip. I wish everybody a happy weekend, and I will see you next Friday.